Hi, hi, Graham. Good morning.
Good
Where are you
morning.
this morning?
I'm in Knoxville, Tennessee.
Oh,
Uh,
nice. I like it. Wow, I gotta take a minute to read all your stuff behind you.
I know, same with you. Very good job. Yes. Did you get a chance to watch my short little video?
I did not. I did not.
Okay.
I didn't know you have a show. I like to be surprised. So it's like
Okay.
when I come to the Zoom, I like to be surprised.
Yes,
So,
that's wonderful. Well, it's an honor to be on the call with you. Why don't you start out by telling me your journey and let's see how we can help each other in this business.
okay.
Yeah.
So, Deal Estate and Infinite are a sisters company that help each other.
Yeah.
Deal Estate side bring partners to do acquisition,
Mm,
and Infinite Capital bring the arm, bring the money to the deals.
mm,
So we pretty much get together with partners to do acquisitions,
mm.
and we put them in an accelerated journey to become multifamily syndicators, to become GP.
Okay. Very
So
good.
we really taking them hand by hand through the journey from helping them to find the listing, understand the underwriting, bring the debt, and bring the facility of the money.
Mm,
We pretty much incubate them in that process. After that, they go on their own and they become the asset managers.
mm. Okay.
So we're a group of people that have done very well for ourselves. We have $500 million under management.
Mm.
And we thinking if we did 17 syndication in 7 8 years, we have now 25 partners that we could do 25 syndication in a year and a half.
Mm. Okay.
So we looking to grow quick.
Mm.
As we helping us to grow quick, the people we bring in the accelerate program grow with us.
Mm. Sounds wonderful. Yes, sounds like you're singing from my song sheet, So
I love that.
yeah, I I uh, I started out over 20 years ago. I got call sheets, no money down. I started with small. I dove in the deep end. Started with small multifamily commercial. My first one was a 5 unit, two duplex and single. I went on to buy a 24 unit and then use leverage. I doubled the rents effectively, refinance money out, and then went on to use that sort of technique to buy other apartments. Ended up with over 100 doors, in fact, all in the small, shall we say, apartment spaces. And I found it very hard to scale to get into the larger multifamilies. I had goals to reach over 500 doors. Whenever I looked at the larger apartments, it was all about syndication. And at the time, I just didn't understand how to get into that. So I made all sorts of mistakes. I wrote a little book here, Cautionary Tales from Real Estate Investments, outlining my journey and my mistakes, and recently wrote that. And then last month, I found myself in the classroom. It was a 3 day training event on large multifamilies. And you probably heard of Trevor Devereaux. Have you heard of him? Yes.
It's not Trevor. I think it's Tyler.
Tyler, that's right.
Tyler.
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 Yeah, I know. I'm a brain fart there. Yeah, Tyler. Very good. Yeah, so you do know him. And
Yes.
so I partnered up with I had a business partner. We've made a start down in that road, as it were. And so I've been in Pace Morbius community a while now as an elite gator, which does essentially micro lending and EMDs, transactional funding, PML, that type of thing. And so I've been networking there for quite some time. And I've also recently restarted my YouTube channel with the goal to bring those who are interested in multifamily, form those relationships, give out the education on large multifamilies. So when I do find a deal, we're ready to go and in
Right.
purchasing these. So my goals are to acquire one or two multifamilies a year, 100 units or more. So we're looking at probably 10 million purchase price and up all the way up to 100 million. So that's the space that I want to play in, and acquire these things. So it sounds from what you're saying, Bella, that's you can help us on that journey. Is that right? Am I understanding that right?
Yes, and let me take you through that journey with our slides, because that will kind of explain very well what we do. It's very interesting. If you can give me the option to share, that'd be amazing.
Yes, let me do that. Let's see how to share simultaneously. See if you can share now.
Graham, in March, Taylor Dabborough had a huge meetup in Orlando. Have you been in that meetup?
The peak, he called
Yeah.
it peak thing. Yeah, no, I saw the video. I wasn't able to go. I hadn't come across him then. It was only last month when I came across Tyler, you see, in the workshop. Well,
Okay.
actually, I think it was June where I did the 1 day and then signed up for the 3 day workshop and then joined his program. So,
Okay. So basically, we have in peak in March, we did how they offer booths. We came with Infinite and Deal Estate, and we actually did very good. The people that we met at the peak was very, very in favorite of what we do. The
yeah.
difference between us and Tyler is one thing. Tyler teach and help, but you really have to do a lot of the work.
Mm,
We really executor. We are not really teaching, we are doing.
very good.
So this is the part that we working. This is the partners that are have more than 250 years worth of experience. We have Javier, he's the fund manager. He's a multifamily syndicator himself. He owns and operating 700 doors, very experienced. He's managed a fund before our fund, so very, very knowledgeable. Sridhar is our managing partner. He is used to be top guy in Google, very smart. He is, operating 3,700 doors. And Gabe, that he is the CTO. He come with the technology, raised over $60 million. And then probably Shani reached you out in LinkedIn,
Mm,
and me.
okay. Right.
So what we are offering, this is part of what we do, part of our portfolio. All we looking is for add value. We are expert in add value, and this is actually how it's look like. So this is a $10 million. We are not engaging in less than 100 doors, 100 million, $10 million, because we really want to have the management company on site,
Mm,
because we want your journey as the asset managers to be more uh stabilizing and buying more, and not necessarily uh, um stuck on the behind the scene.
mm,
So basically, we are going to be partners on the GP side.
okay.
So the syndication is about 30% and 70% to the investors.
Mm,
We're going to be splitting 50-50 here on the GP earnings. So if the GP make from each syndication, from each 10 million, about 1 million, 1,300,000, we're gonna share that 50-50.
Mm.
We're gonna share that 50-50. And then when we become partner, we are, as I said, incubating you, accelerate you to do the acquisition. We are helping you to facilitate how to find listing, how to create brokers relationships under our umbrella. When you are submitting an LOI, the LOI is branded under Infinite Capital. So
Okay.
the broker know you are backed up with the fund and you can have, you can close. We
So
brand.
effectively, you're the sponsor. Is that what you're saying? Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
In Taylor's language, we are the sponsor. Yeah,
Right.
that
Okay.
is correct. Yeah.
Hey, that's what I'm looking for. Yes. Love that. Yeah.
But I think in my language, we are more co-GP with you. You
Okay.
know what I mean? We are really not, because we are hands-on through the syndication, through the acquisition. We are facilitating, the we invest the seed capital inside. We pay for the lawyers, we pay for the MD, we pay for the due diligence, for writing the PPM. So we take upfront a lot of the cost
Yeah.
that acquire with that.
Right. Very
Uh,
good.
um, and then it's a partnership. You know what I mean? We help you to get to closing, and after that, you're gonna be the boots on the ground, basically what they calling it.
Yeah.
This is part of our partners. Let me see who's in Taylor's Dabaro's program. So Marquise was in his program. Jennifer and Chris was in Taylor's Dabaro's program. Lane was with Taylor. Let me see if I don't miss any. I think this is pretty much it.
Okay.
Um, um, and all of them paid pretty much. I don't know how much you paid, but they paid $40,000 for the mentorship.
Yes, that's right. Yes.
Yeah, but then the mentorship is not necessarily for them to do a deal.
Right. Right.
It's
We
a
have a coach, and they regularly meet with a coach, and you have the Facebook group and things like that. But yeah, you're quite right. We have to do all the work, as it were, and then we bring it to the coach's attention, and
correct.
yes,
In a lot of the deals that you find, if it's really good, they take it and give you a very small portion of it, and
mm,
they'll do it themselves.
yeah,
They, which here we find a deal, it's your deal. We're not taking the deal away from you and you getting teeny beeny of that. You
yeah,
you get a little bit more.
yeah,
So this is more like an Aspire platform for GP to really kickstart the journey, really like come up and succeed. If you get accepted, basically the end game is you have a syndication of 10 and up $1 million in the end of it.
mm,
So that's what we do. What we looking, DealEstate.ai pretty much invest the first 10% of the raise, of the capital raise. We bring in the table to the table for the seed capital,
mm,
meaning we facilitate all the upfront costs to bring you to the end of the syndication.
mm,
So right now, the banks are charging or requesting that the GP will have 10%, and they call it GP stake. Basically, they want you to have liquidation. So
yes,
let's say if we have to raise 300,000 or 400,000, 3 million or 4 million, you'll have to bring $400,000. So what we do, we allow the GP to do family and friends. Our fund, Infinite Capital, is only institution, family office, and accredited investors. It's 506C.
Okay.
So we like to engage in bigger deals. We closing now $34 million, $10 million in Florida. We have $17 million in the Carolina. The pipeline is $71 million is in Connecticut. So when you have big deals, we aggregating a few GPs together, and we can bring institutional. We can bring institutional minimum like to write check $5 to $10 million. So the bigger the raise, we could take care of it in a instead of like doing capital raise of 100 at a time. 100,000 is better if
Right.
you bring 5 million at a time.
Yes, absolutely. So you're assisting, helping us with the large capital raise.
Correct,
Yeah.
correct, correct. Basically, we are responsible to bring you to the end game.
Mm.
That's what we are.
I
We
like you're singing my tune right now. You're absolutely singing my tune. Yeah.
it's hand by hand. We taking you hand by hand to the end game,
Yeah.
basically.
All right.
Basically. Your contribution, Graham. The partners have to have $85,000. This is your LP money in the deal, in your deal. You
Okay.
have to have skin in the game in the deal. You
Right.
have to. There's nobody can do syndication. And eventually what happened with Peak, if you bring a very good deal for them, they put the money in and they give you a tiny bit. You know what I mean? They take
Yeah.
it, they know how to do it.
Right.
So money is essential to become a GP, to
Yeah.
become a GP.
Yeah.
So let me show you a little bit about what we do. We have a very interesting system that we are very systematic people. We believe that only if you have order and system in order, you can really achieve what you want to achieve. So what we do to vet the partners that we want to work with them, how we really deciding who we taking to work is a process that is up to you to check us out and up to us to check you out.
Right.
So it's very important, because when we go to that commitment of a relationship, working 7, 8, 9 months together to do the acquisition, you will be meeting with us weekly, pushing meetings, submitting deals, LOIs, contracts. We want to make sure that the guy that we bringing in is not necessarily the experience, is what the mindset.
Right.
We want to see your mindset. We want to see that you can not gonna cave under adversity, and there's
Right.
gonna be a lot of that. It's gonna be a lot of that.
I understand that. That's why I wrote this little book. So, it's been a long journey to getting here, but I feel like I'm getting there, you know. So it's very good. It thrills me what you're saying. So
We can't work with people that don't have a high integrity. We bring the capital and we responsible for the capital. So the partner that we
mm,
choose them very, very carefully to make sure, again, when adversity hits, and we're seeing a lot of it right now, the market is collapsing. People, you gotta be strong-minded and not be scared,
yep,
and find solution, and a lot of them did, and that's the people that we looking for. You know what I mean?
yeah,
That's you gotta
right,
find
right,
strength in the
yeah.
people.
In other words, you're not looking for to just take my money. You're looking for somebody character and drive and passion the
Yeah,
consistency and persistency, who loves this space
yeah,
and is going to be successful
yeah,
finding the right deal, and that we can be good partners. Because
yeah.
when you find a good deal, I mean, the money shows up, doesn't it? I mean, who doesn't want to make deal?
Correct,
And a good
correct.
deal. Yeah.
In mentorship, when you join mentorship, there's not that much obligation on the end game. The end game is more on you. They're
Yeah.
not really obligating to anything
Correct.
for you.
Yes. Yeah.
They really just
Yeah.
there to coach you, but they're not obligating as we are to bring you to the other side of having a deal.
Right, and that's what I need is what you just said. Yes, there it's all on us to perform. You know, if I decide to do nothing, then they don't care. They don't lose anything. They've already got their money, right? I mean,
Yeah, they
they,
don't they there as a platform of education. They're not there
yeah,
to commit to you to have a deal. If you have
right,
a deal, great. But if you don't, that's not the arrangement you did with them.
right, exactly. And what
Oh,
you're saying is the opposite. You're invested with us. You need to see a completion, and then we all get paid, and we all win the game, right?
correct,
Yeah.
correct. That's the reason the vetting process is very important
Mm,
because in the end, when we are agreeing to start working together, it will be 100% commitment
mm.
from both sides, from you and from us. We
Right.
pushing together to the end game.
Yes.
So
Yes. Yes.
so the
Excellent.
first step is submitting an application. I'll send you the application. The second day, basically next week, we can meet with Gabe, our CTO. Amazing, amazing guy. Him, you will probably in the journey will work mainly with Gabe and Javier and Sridhar because they are the acquisition managers right now. Javier works mostly on the tech, on the investor stake, how the investors come, how we position them. Sridhar is really amazing. He goes with the partners, do all the due diligence. He knows everything.
Mm,
There's nothing Sridhar doesn't know.
right.
So you need all of those people when you get into 150 doors. You need set of eyes of people that coming and doing the due diligence with you and walking with you and
Yep.
understanding what we look for, what
Right.
we look for.
Yep.
So basically, this is the team. Now, we're gonna meet with Gabe next week, go around what we talked about, and then if everything is going well, we are sending you the service agreement. The service agreement basically will go over all the committing things that we committed to do with you, all the stuff that you committed to do with us, and we signed the service agreement pending pitch day.
Mm,
Then we bring you to pitch day. It's about 10, 15 people, some of our partners, the board members, and you get to introduce yourself, talk about yourself, your success, your adversity, and then it's open to question.
mm,
And then in the end of pitch day, they get a form and they have to fill up the form what they think about you.
mm,
There's 10 questions, but one question is the most important question in the whole process. If it was a live webinar right now and you have $500,000, would you trust Graham with your money?
mm. Okay. Yep.
Is Graham gonna do a good job?
Right.
Is Graham gonna take your money and disappear, or Graham is gonna do exactly what is the underwriting saying? Is he gonna be able to execute the business plan as according to what we said? Is he integrity? Can we trust him to take care of his money, for our money, basically?
Right.
So it's a yes or no. It says it's not. It's a yes or no.
So you have to get enough votes to be voted on, huh?
And this is the process that it's
Yeah.
very important how we bring the individual, because again, you will be committed to bring $85,000. This is going to be your skin in the game. This $85,000, Graham, is due when we engage in the partnership, not when we have a deal.
Mm. Okay.
And we say it upfront. All our partners paid $85,000 upfront. We only working with people that are willing to obligate to the accelerated program. If you don't have money, you don't have obligation. When you have money, you committed. And we bring a lot of money to the table. So we committed. If we choose you, we 100% committed to the process. And we need you to be committed with us.
Right. Okay. Yeah, so that's just a fee, 85,000, that's a fee, entrance fee. You're not going to see any return on that money apart from the services that you offer. It's not going into any assets, you're saying.
$85,000 will be listed as your LP money in the syndication.
Oh, I see. So when there's a first deal, that 85 then moves into an LP position.
Correct.
Okay,
Correct.
so there will be a return on that money.
Absolutely.
Yes, that's right. Okay.
Absolutely. If you promising to the investor 2x on the money, your $85,000 will do 2x on the money.
Right.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Thank you for answering that. That's good.
Absolutely.
So
We are not.
it's not like a training program like we've just joined with Tyler, where we do the 40,000, and you may not see a return. I mean, if I don't do anything with that, what I've learned, then there's no return on the money. It's not in an asset. It was paying for an educational program.
Correct.
With this 85,000, it shows the level of commitment that I'm 100% all in, and that we will get a deal, that 85,000 will take an LP position and see a return on the money. That's what you're saying. Yeah.
Correct. So that 85,000 is even getting better. We put that $85,000 with our 10% that we bring to the table, and it's a pref. We usually get between 11 to 12% on the money. So your money is together with us, and because we bring the seed capital, your money get a pref on it. So you're not just a regular LP, okay? You LP in the syndication. So when we come and write the addendum or the PPM basically and list all the investors, we usually list it first because we have a pref, okay?
Yeah.
So depends on the pref that we agreed with the partners. It's either 11 or 12. Your $85,000 is inside that pref as well. So if we get 11%, 12%, 10%, it will be more from where we bring the regular retail investors.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this is when you will be doing capital raising with us. Basically, we bring the investors in front of you. They'll ask you,
Right.
how much money you have in that syndication? You know, what is your interest? Why we should trust you to be the GP.
Right.
Eventually, people trust people. And that's very important. So when we bring the people, they have to be transparent. They have to be that we can trust them.
Yes. Yes. Very good. Now, we're on limited time. We just have 9 minutes left.
No, we are not in any limits of time. Unless your Zoom is going to close me up.
Yes, it will close up in 10 minutes.
Okay. So let's wrap it up. The
Yeah.
next step, I'm going to send you the application, fill up the application, and let's look next week. Do you want to meet with Gabe and
Yes.
kind of,
Oh,
yes.
yes, yes, yes.
So
This is
let's,
exactly what I've been looking for,
all right. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
So next week, I'll tell you Monday or Tuesday, we could meet. Monday, we have like a 3 or 4 p.m. in the afternoon. Tell me what works for you.
Yeah, 4 p.m. Would be perfect in the afternoon.
Or, okay, let me write it down before I'm gonna record.
And that's Monday the 26th.
Yeah. So 4 p.m. Eastern time.
Yep.
I am going to send you, Graham, a recording of our last capital raise. So you see the pipeline that we're closing right now as well. It will give you a very good understanding what we do.
Okay.
And then prepare question for Gabe for Monday.
Right.
And then we'll take it Monday. We'll meet him. Tell me what you think. We'll do the meeting and then we're good to go.
That's fantastic, Bella. I'm so happy. Actually, I can't
Yeah,
believe it.
me
I came
too.
across you. I mean, it's amazing because I thought I had to do all this myself, and it's so nice to have partners that
You
you've
know
described.
how the universe works. It's
Yes.
really amazing. Last night,
Yeah.
I was looking on a Facebook post,
Mm.
and you commented in one of our posts, and I thought, I wonder who's Elite Gator.
Yeah.
And I see you this morning.
Yeah.
I was like, what? Is that crazy? It's
Yeah.
wow. So, and I think you comment before after you made the meeting. I don't even think you knew there is that the company that you are put the comment is us meeting today. I don't even think you know that.
Probably didn't. I'm just hyper focused on. I'm trying to build up this network and everything else. So,
It's amazing. It's like, I wonder who's the lead gator. And then, oops, he came to me this morning.
yeah, it's wonderful,
Incredible.
Bella. It's very, very thrilling. Yes.
Very thrilling. Pleasure meeting you.
Thank you.
Gabe is gonna be explaining again, as I said, a little bit more about the the relationship, the obligation, both side,
Mm.
your side, our side, and if we committing to that partnership, that's it. We start working. You can continue work with Tyler and do
Yes.
the study. That's nothing to help you to do anything
Right.
pushing LOIs with us.
Mm. Okay.
It's together. It's nothing.
Together. Right, but that's just perfect as well. And I do have Bella a business partner in this. His name is Gunnar Hudson, and so we're in partnership in this together. So maybe,
Do you want to bring her to the Zoom as well?
well, I'm gonna get him to watch this, okay? Because he's currently working, so he'll watch this presentation, and then we'll see if he can come to the game meeting. If not, we'll record that, and again, he'll be included. So
Okay.
there's two of us in this together.
Okay.
Yes.
I am going to send you the deck as well, so you could join the deck
Okay.
in the email
Fantastic.
right now.
All right.
So,
Very good.
and my phone number, if you need anything, you can text me, call me, not a problem.
That's wonderful, Bella. Where's your accent from, actually?
I am going to let you guess.
Um, I think it's European. Is it one of the Scandinavian countries, or is it?
It's more the Mediterranean countries.
Oh, right, okay. Around that area, like Croatia, or no?
Who is in the news relentlessly? Like,
Oh, Ukraine, Ukraine?
oh
No,
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 what's
no.
happening in the Middle East right now? Everybody talking, talking, talking. War, not war.
Oh, is it?
I am I am from Israel.
Oh, you are
I
fantastic.
am.
Wow. I love that. Yeah.
Thank
Yeah. Yeah.
you. Thank
Yes.
you.
That's
Thank you.
wonderful.
I
Yeah.
appreciate that. That's always warmed my heart that I'm not get be judged.
No, I
Because,
love Israel. Well, I'm a Christian, you see.
okay,
So,
all right.
I
Okay, that
mean, Israel is the center of in my heart, where Jesus walked and talked.
absolutely.
Yes. Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I don't take it as a this world right now have so much hatred. So if
Yeah, such a
I
shame. Yeah. But hopefully things will work out in the end, But it's so nice to meet you, Bella. Thank you for your
absolutely.
presentation.
And Graham, you have a British accent. Are you British?
I
Okay,
am, yes. I've been here now for 20 plus years, but yeah, I have a British accent.
amazing,
Yes.
amazing, amazing.
Yeah.
Pleasure meeting you. Thank you, Graham, for
Thank you.
taking the time. We'll see you shortly on Monday with Gabe.
Yes.
And then looking forward to doing amazing things together. That's
Yes.
an amazing,
Yeah.
amazing beginning.
Yes. Well, it's wonderful. Thank you, Bella. All right.
Okay, awesome. We'll see you next week. Have
All
a
right. God
wonderful
bless you.
weekend.
God
Bye,
bless
Greg.
you. Bye bye.